Hey, you got your kit. I'm so excited. I really wish we could be together so that I could be with you when you open it and show you how to use everything. But since we can't, I'm gonna send you this short little video and it'll be just like I'm right next to you in your living room going right through it all. So grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen and so we can go through all this together. All right, so when you open your box, you should have a white box that contains your essential oils. You'll have a box that contains the diffuser that you chose, and you will also have a product catalog of other things that the company makes. Things like facial care, products for the home, supplements, as well as other essential oils beyond the box of 11 that you received. So awesome stuff, and that's fun to peek through. Okay, so we're gonna kind of get started. Keep in mind that there are 3 different ways that you can use essential oils. You can smell them, you can rub them, and you can ingest them. If the plant is edible, then this company is safe for internal consumption. We are going to talk about what that means. Okay, so first, you're gonna grab your box of essential oils. It has a little ribbon on the front that pulls up the magnetic closure. And inside, you are going to find a little bit of product information about the company here. They have a great seed to seal guarantee. So from the time that they plant the seed to the time that they seal the bottle, the product is in their hands so that no one can adulterate it or add things to it that shouldn't be there. It's completely pure, and they're very, very, very cautious and careful about that. So they have been around for almost 25 years, this company, Young Living, and I myself have been using some of their products for about 15 years. Noticed tremendous results when I would use them in my office on children when I worked on them. And when I became a mom myself, then I started using them on my children and was blown away how much faster or better we improved our health, or just how we weren't getting sick and everyone else was. So I thought that was really cool. All right, so you can read a little bit about the company if you'd like to. Grab the little ribbon and you can lift out the top layer here. This is the 10 essential oils that we're going to talk about, okay? Underneath that is another ribbon which you can lift out. It's like a box of chocolates. There's awesome stuff on the bottom as well. You will find 2 packages of the Ningxia Red juice, which is so hard to pronounce that I just call it Ninja juice. But it's a antioxidant beverage. So it's like pomegranate juice or tart cherry juice, or the good qualities that are in red wine, the resveratrol that's very good for your body. That's what is inside of this particular beverage. So it is an antioxidant drink. It's not gross at all, okay? So pop these in the fridge, and then you can literally just rip it off and drink it right out of there. It's like a little miniature bottle. So my family drinks a shot glass of this every day. It's really good. And I love the way that it kind of energizes me. If I'm hitting a slump in the afternoon, I take another shot glass of it. I swear it helps me feel like I have more energy. And if I have a huge sugar craving, I happen to drink some then as well. I feel like it helps me with that. And I personally like to mix about a shot glass worth, so about an ounce or 2 ounces of it, with bubbly water like seltzer. And I love the way that it creates a little mocktail. So it's really, really good. You can make little popsicles, pop them into a popsicle, or just throw this whole packet in the freezer. It's really, really, really good. Okay, so on the second layer of your box, you'll also find your 11th essential oil. This is Stress Away. Super important. Love that one. And you're also going to find a weird roller lid and a black top, which are going to show you what that is. You're going to find a little container of drams, D-R-A-M, dram bottles. So these are little samples that you can carry with you on the go, or if you feel like sharing with friends or family, that's an awesome way to do that. So they give you these little cards, and you can kind of just punch out the little hole, fill the dram with the oil, and then put it right in there, put the lid on, and it's meant for sharing if you feel like sharing with friends or family. Because the product is not sold in stores, it's only sold online. You go through a representative to get it. So if you ever feel like sharing, that you have this easy way to go about doing it, and then the company reimburses you, sends you a little bit of financial reward for sharing. So they also have these little samples here. They contain about 7 to 10 drops of essential oil in here. So little perfect ones for on the go. You can keep them in your car, or again, share with friends or family. These are perfect. I keep them in my purse. Very, very handy. Okay, so let's go back and we'll talk about each one of these essential oils and different things that you can do with it, how you can work it into your life. So you've hopefully opened your diffuser. So I've got the dewdrop one right here, so we're just going to talk about that one. All right, once you get it out of the box, this particular one, you kind of use your fingers to split between the green and the white, so right at the seam, and you take that top lid off and the cone here. And what you're going to do is you're going to use tap water, and you're going to fill the diffuser machine always with water just below that little red dot. Okay, if you overfill it, then it's not going to mist out. So you want it just below the red dot with tap water. Then you're going to put either one or a combination of essential oils into the diffuser machine. I like to do 8 drops. If that's too strong of a smell for you and it's too potent, then just do less drops. Sometimes in my kids' room, I'll do like 5 or 6 drops, so it's just not as strong, not as potent. They're completely undiluted, so you can kind of play around with how many drops that you like to use. But for me and for most people, it's usually about 7 or 8 drops, okay? So then, once it's full of water and you added your oils, you put this first cone on for the diffuser, for this dewdrop one, and then the second cone is gonna go right on. It kind of clicks right into place, all right? You then are gonna plug it right in. Now, this diffuser right here has a little button on the front, okay? Kind of lines up with the Young Living words. If you push the button once, the machine is gonna go on. It's gonna have illuminating blue, soft, glowing nightlight, which is lovely. And the mist is gonna come out. You're gonna see a cool mist, or you're gonna see the mist coming out, and it's gonna be a cool mist versus a warm mist. If you push the button again, the blue light will go off, but the mist will still be coming out. If you push it a third time, it'll shut off. This machine will run for about 4 hours continuously, and then it'll shut itself off. So it's perfect to pop on at night, to put your favorite essential oils in there, and then go to sleep. Okay, so that's the perfect thing to do with that. So the first way we can use our essential oils is to smell them. And the most beneficial way is to use that diffuser, to put them into the diffuser. You can also smell them by literally just taking the bottle, opening the lid, and smelling. So certain bottles I may carry in my pocket with me if I really, really love it, but that's not so handy to carry a bunch of them around with me. So you can put a drop on a tissue and carry the tissue in your pocket if you'd like to. You can also put a drop onto a piece of jewelry. So they make what are called diffuser necklaces. It's super handy to put a drop of that onto there. Or leather cuffs, so bracelets that are made out of real leather that really absorbs the essential oils very well. And then you can kind of take a smell of that throughout the day as needed. Okay, you can also rub the essential oils on, okay? So because they're concentrated, meaning they're not mixed with anything, usually you want to dilute them. They're pretty potent and strong right out of the bottle. So in order to put them on your skin, especially children's or sensitive skin, then you want to mix them with something called a carrier oil. It carries the essential oil further, makes it spreadable, okay? So carrier oils are usually best if they're a vegetable-based oil, like coconut oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, which is spelled like jojoba. You can also use cooking oils if you wanted to, but they're a little heavier and they also may stain your clothing. So I tend to stick with grapeseed and liquid coconut oil. I really love them. So this is a liquidy coconut oil. It's different than the thick pasty stuff, okay? It never hardens, it always stays liquidy, and it's called fractionated coconut oil. I really like that. It doesn't smell like coconut, but it's handy if you can get it into a bottle that has a little pumper on top. And so literally you can just pump it right into your hand. You can take the essential oils that you want, put 1 or 2 drops in there in your palm full of the oil, rub it together, and then you can rub it on your body. Where do I rub it on my body? Well, you want to rub it so you can definitely be able to smell it. So you can cup your hands over your nose if you'd like to inhale it that way. You want to rub it close to your head. So I always like to rub it onto the ears, which actually correspond with certain parts of our body. You want to rub it onto your neck. You can rub it across your chest and definitely down the back of your spine. So like at the back of your skull and down your spine. You want to rub it there. and then smell it again. So all throughout the day, you're gonna have it close to your nose, so you're going to be able to smell it, but also where you're rubbing it, you'll be able to get beneficial help from that stimulating your body. There are certain points on our feet and our hands as well that are called VitaFlex points. And that correlates with certain parts of our body and how they function. So it's an energetic kind of connection. And it's really interesting to put the essential oils on those parts of our body, especially if you don't like the smell. So when I first got frankincense, I didn't like the smell of it, but I knew it was going to be beneficial and really help improve clarity in my focus. But I didn't like the way it smelled. So I couldn't stand it in the diffuser. I couldn't stand rubbing it on my skin. So what I did instead is I put it on the VitaFlex points on my feet. It was perfect. I get the benefit of it and I don't have to smell it. So I eased myself into it, and now I actually find it much more tolerable. Okay, so VitaFlex points, while we're talking about it, are handy to locate in this little book or right on the website. So in the middle of this book, which I really love this is the Essential Oils Pocket Reference by Life Science Publishing. So you can get this on Life Science Publishers website, or even Amazon sells them, and they vary anywhere between $20 and $25 depending on who's selling it at that time. So I have mine little tabs, and so I just ripped that off so that I can pull right to the right page that I want. So it's kind of interesting in the middle here. It talks about the points of the ear and how they correlate with our body. If you've ever had acupuncture or acupressure, there's a reason that they're putting needles or using pressure somewhere you're not even complaining about, because it has an energetic connection with the body. So no matter if you use the word meridian, energy center, chakra point, they're all really basically revolving around the same idea, that there are centers of our body, there are points in our body that correlate with the certain systems and functions of our body, and you can stimulate those points on your ears, your hands, and your feet. It's pretty amazing stuff. So I don't make this stuff up. Okay, so let's go through each one of these oils. Panaway. Let's talk about Panaway. So Panaway is the only one in here with the weird kind of childproof lid that's on it, okay, the blue bottle. So you have to push down on it just like you would like a bottle of aspirin or baby Tylenol or whatever you have at home that has a childproof lid. Prescription medications usually do if they're liquid. Okay, so open them, smell them, try to figure out what's in it. You can also look on the back to figure out how you're supposed to use it as well. But you can lift back the label and see what's on it. And you can smell the Panaway kind of has a wintergreeny, pepperminty kind of smell to it. It's really good for discomfort. So for your muscular aches, and you can rub this where your muscles are not feeling great. I like to dilute it, so again, I'll take my dilution there, and I will take just a palm full of it and add 1 or 2 drops to my hand. If you want to mix things up in advance, then you can figure out the quantity of how many drops you would need based upon how much you're making. But really on the go, it's handy to just grab a handful of this and add 1 or 2 drops to it and rub it right on your muscles where it needs it. You don't want to take this one on the inside because your muscles are hurting on the outside. So it's really great. It also has that childproof lid, so you know to keep it away from children, and to rub it on the outside of you. Because my body aches, I don't want to put it in my diffuser and smell it. I want to rub it where it's bothering me. So personally, I think this is a great one to reserve exclusively for rubbing on me. I know some people like to diffuse it. They really like the smell and they feel like they're just more alert because of that peppermint and wintergreen really seems to wake them up. That's fine. You can definitely do that as well. I like to reserve it for where I ache. You're going to become good friends with this. Panaway. They can't write pain away on there because in the United States, the FDA limits making claims about getting rid of pain. So when you walk down that aisle in CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, whatever your drugstore is, and you see all of the sports creams, they're not going to say takes your pain away, because no matter what over-the-counter product it is, you can't claim that it's going to take people's pain away. So think of that's what it's for, but it's going to be written Panaway. All right, you're going to become good friends with that one. All right. Let's talk about frankincense, all right? Frankincense is one of the oldest oils. In fact, it's mentioned in the Bible many, many times. So it is a very healing oil. It has a very earthy, musky, hearty smell to it, and it is very, very powerful. Most people really like to use frankincense to improve the clarity of their focus or their learning. They feel like it helps with retaining their memory. So it's really good in the diffuser. It's also really great to rub on you, and you actually can ingest frankincense as well. So I will put a drop of frankincense right on the roof of my mouth, or sometimes I add it right to that ninja juice that I'm drinking each morning, because again, I don't love the smell of it, so I'd rather just get it on the inside of me and have the powerful effects that frankincense does. I also will add a drop to my facial lotion, okay? It's going to help improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And the older I get, the more youthful I still want to appear, and I don't want to have to do any drastic measures to try to look youthful. So frankincense is going to be really awesome for your brain and your body. All right, purification. Purification is pure. It's going to help purify the air. So take the lid off. Take a smell of that, and you'll notice that it has a lemony kind of smell. Some people think it smells a little bit like Pledge or like a cleaner, because that's what it's really great for purifying, for cleaning, for cleansing. So I use wool dryer balls in my dryer. I kind of bang all around so they can prevent the clothing from wrinkling. And I will add a few drops of purification right to each of those wool dryer balls, so that my laundry has a really clean, citrusy smell. I love citrus smells, so for me that resonates well. And I know it's also kind of cleaning things up. If you have a cut or a boo-boo on your body, it's gonna help purify or kind of clean that up as well. So you can make a little bit of a rub using a little bit of thick, pasty or liquid coconut oil, and kind of just rub it around where that scrape or abrasion is on your body. It's really great for that. If you're not feeling great, or you have achiness in your throat, then you can also just kind of rub it on the outside of your area. So anytime things are not functioning great, just think of rubbing a little bit of purification near that area. If you have acne on your face and you don't want it there, you can also purify it away a little bit by taking a drop of that either in your facial lotion. Some people are able to tolerate it directly out of the bottle if you don't have super sensitive skin, to just put a drop of it right on where you have the acne on your face to kind of help purify that essentially abrasion or wound that's on your skin. I really like to also take a drop of this on a cotton ball and put the cotton ball in my vacuum cleaner. And when I vacuum my house, when I fire up the vacuum, and then it smells super clean, and I really, really love that. I will also take the cardboard roller from the toilet paper in the bathroom, and I'll just add a few drops to the cardboard roller so my bathroom happens to smell really, really good. And no one knows that it's not one of those jelly fake air freshener things or the Glade thing that's pumping out the toxins in the air. It's actually purification hiding on the cardboard roller. So another favorite of mine, that purification. All right, let's talk about lavender. Lavender is the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. It's just a basic one that is so good for so many things. You should always have lavender on hand, and I think it's probably one of the most useful tools that any mom can have in her mom medicine cabinet. So lavender, most people think of like sleepy time sprays, or, oh, Johnson & Johnson makes a lavender bath wash. It's supposed to relax my baby at night. So that's what it's really great for, is soothing and relaxing your body so that you can either sleep better, or if you're using it during the day, so you can kind of just take the edge off. So it's really awesome to put into the diffuser when you want to breathe in the particles of that so that you can just chill out. So it doesn't matter if you're trying to chill out for the day or you're trying to chill out so that you can get your munchkins in bed. So I will definitely put lavender in the diffuser at night. In my personal diffuser, I will combine things. I actually combine lavender with Stress Away, and I add another oil which I think is a necessary one called cedarwood. So I put 2 drops of each of those in my diffuser, and I am out like a light. That's my magic combination for me. I think it's awesome. So lavender is also really good if you get boo-boos or cuts or scrapes on your body as well. Lavender is super soothing for abrasions and can really help your skin regenerate or just get better faster. So it's super useful in the diffuser. It's super useful to rub onto your body as well. Whether you literally just want to take a pump of this and go for it, or what's also super handy is to get bottles. I like glass bottles that have a little roller ball on top. So you can buy these on Amazon.com, and they are called essential oil roller bottles. They have a roller ball. I highly prefer a stainless steel roller top versus the plastic ones that they also sell. So make sure you look out for that. The plastic ones tend to degrade a little bit faster or get stuck, like the oil just makes them kind of gunk up a little bit, and I don't like that. So I really like these ones that you can get on Amazon.com, or there's another great website for supplies that's called AbundantHealthForYou.com. Abundant Health, the number 4, the letter U.com. And they sell essential oil supplies for you to kind of mix and match, make your own stuff, little bottles, jars, books, things like that. And so it's a great resource for that. You can also just order individual things if you want to try something out, because usually on Amazon you have to buy like 6, which is fine. So eyedropper bottles are also super handy. So you can, if there's something that you use a lot of, then you can pump in whatever oil you like to use as a carrier oil, add your drops of essential oil, and so literally when you want some of it, you can just eyedropper it up right in the hand, rub it together, and layer it on where you need to. So this is a super useful bottle to have as well. Okay, so think of lavender as a Swiss Army knife of oils, where you just absolutely have to have it. It goes great with a lot of combining other essential oils together. It pairs really well with frankincense as well, that we already talked about. Super, super useful one. You're gonna find yourself using that almost daily. Okay, let's talk about RC. RC, think of that as standing for respiratory care. It's going to support your respiratory system, okay? So respiration, breathing, coughing, congestion, things like that. When that's bothering you, you want to pull out your RC. I, again, think this is one of those mom medicine cabinet tools you just have to have. So when you have kiddos and they got that junky cough and you want to just help them breathe a little bit better, popping a few drops of the RC into the diffuser is an absolute must. So handy, so useful. It has a nice eucalyptus-y, lemony type of aroma to it. So literally, crack open the lid, smell that. You'll smell the eucalyptus. You'll smell a little bit of rosemary and lemon. It's so helpful for just improving your breathing experience. I love this essential oil. In fact, so many people love it that the company limits you to only getting 1 per month. So if you wanted to go onto the website and order 10 of them because you love it so much, you can't. You can order 1. So I order every month because my family goes through so much of that. And I order an RC almost every single entire month. So you grab your diffuser, fill it with your water, and add your RC. Again, 7 or 8 drops of RC. When I'm not breathing well at all, I will literally park myself close to the cool mist and breathe it in until I can start to feel like I gain control of my breathing much better. So I find that to be extremely useful. All right, so we're gonna talk about the next layer of essential oils. And depending on when you got your kit, they may have a white label on them. The white label is the Vitality label. It's a new labeling system that Young Living just started. All that means is that it's definitely safe for you to take on the inside, okay? You can ingest it. They wanted to take some of the confusion away as to which oils you can or cannot ingest. So they started to wrap the ones that are definitely safe in this white label and labeling them Vitality. So lemon Vitality is the same thing as their regular lemon, but they're just making it clear to you that it's definitely for that purpose. So with the kit, they started and they made some of them, like lemon, with the label. So this lemon is absolutely safe for you to pop a drop into your water, your glass of water. If you hate water and you want to give it a little bit of flavor, it's the perfect way for you to try to drink more water. So you can put this in the diffuser. I personally love, 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 love lemon. It makes me happy. It smells so clean and refreshing. I use it every single entire day. I drink it in my water, and I also use it in my diffuser every day. If there's something that I don't like the smell of, I will put lemon with it because I love lemon. I swear it makes me happier. It makes me have so much energy, like, because I just feel good. So I think lemon is another must that you can use in many, many different ways. So lemon and all citrus oils will be more attracting to the sun. So if you're going to take the lemon and you're just going to rub it on your body and then go out in the sun, it's not going to offer you any sun protection. In fact, it may attract the sun a little bit more. So you just want to be cautious that you're not layering your skin with loads of lemon or other citrus oils, because they are a little bit more sensitive to the sun, and you may get a little bit of a sunburn in those areas that you applied it. So you want to just use a little bit more caution with absolutely layering yourself with a citrus-based oil. So I will put a drop of the lemon in my body lotion when I put it on, so I love lemon, so I can smell lemony. I really like the way that it makes me feel happy, and I really try to be happy like every day if possible, all day long. And that dilution with a body lotion, it's not attracting the sun that way, but just use caution that you don't want to like layer yourself with loads and loads of a citrus oil and then, like I said, go bake yourself in the sun. So you'll be a little bit more sensitive to that. Okay, so another vitality one is going to be peppermint. So peppermint is well, everyone knows what peppermint is. If you've ever had an Altoid, you've ingested peppermint. So if you're afraid to ingest something you don't know about, you've already had it. You've had peppermint gum, you've had a peppermint brownie from a bakery. They use peppermint oil to flavor that product that you're putting in your mouth. So it's super common in the food industry to flavor things with oils. So these are very pure, therapeutic grade essential oils. It's fine for you to ingest them. You're not going to drink the whole bottle, but one drop is going to be pretty powerful. So peppermint is great. If you love peppermint tea, then you can just try one drop of it in your tea. If you like I like iced tea, so you can put a drop of that into the iced tea with a squirt of lemon. Yum, it's like delicious fresh iced tea. Peppermint, when you smell it, it's also very uplifting. It helps you breathe better. So it's really good when you're feeling like stuffy in your nose, that you can breathe that out of the bottle. You can rub it on a tissue and carry the tissue with you if you want to, or grab your diffuser, because again, why you're using a diffuser is the essential oils with the water that go through the machine, their little vibrating plate on the inside, breaks them up into small particles, and then those essential oil molecules are hanging in the air. You're breathing them in, so they're having an effect on your body. And that kind of lingers in the air, I think up to about an hour after you've used the machine. So you can smell them, but you're also getting a really deep benefit from having that. So if you like peppermint and you want to feel like you're waking up a little bit, put it in your diffuser. It's also great if you want to make your own like a sugar scrub or a coffee scrub. You take some brown sugar and a little bit of coconut oil, like a liquidy coconut oil, and a couple drops of peppermint. Throw that into a container and bring it in the shower with you. Scrub up. You're going to get a little loofah action with that. You're going to be alerted because of the peppermint. It's going to wake you up and energize you, and it's going to smell delicious. So it's a super simple way for you to make your own products as well and add that tingling, wonderful effect of peppermint. I like to use it too before I go to work out so that I can feel like I can breathe better, and it energizes me. So I will actually walk or jog, attempt to jog a little bit longer than I would normally. So you can rub it on your legs too to make them feel a little tingly and get a little energized from that. It's awesome. Okay, so Digize. We're going to talk about Digize. Digize is for your digestive system, your tummy. So if you have tummy troubles, then you're going to become really good friends with Digize. I'm not going to lie, it doesn't smell great. It's got a really strong fennel, anise, licorice kind of aroma to it. So I don't love to put it in my diffuser, but I will rub it on my tummy when we don't feel great. My kids complain of a bellyache, or if I overate like Thanksgiving, or something just didn't sit right with your belly, open your Digize, grab your carrier oil, make a little pump of it, and add a couple of drops, rub it together, rub it all over your belly, and definitely rub it into your belly button as well, okay? It's really going to be helpful if you really have a bad tummy to ingest it. So you can actually take the Digest internally. It's Vitality label. It's safe for that. It's perfect. If you don't like the flavor by like putting a drop into a cup of tea, then you can fill up empty vegetable capsules, which I don't have any right here. We'll talk about that in a different video. But you can fill up empty vegetable capsules with a few drops of the Digest, add a couple of pumps of your carrier oil, snap shut the capsule, and swallow that. And it'll help your belly from the inside. So if you have chronic long-term belly issues, you may find that Digest is very useful for you. Okay, so one of my favorite essential oils that's ever been made is Thieves. I think it's, again, what every mom needs in her medicine cabinet. Thieves is a blend of clove, cinnamon, rosemary, eucalyptus, and lemon. It's amazing. It's super uplifting, super cinnamony, a little bit spicy, and I love it. So you can take the Thieves Vitality and you can put a drop into a cup of tea. You can put a drop into a scoop of honey or local maple syrup. Take that down the hatch if you need to get the Thieves on the inside. If you're not feeling great, something's bothering you, your throat needs to be soothed, then take a little honey bomb, scoop of local honey, a drop of Thieves, stir it around, down. If you cannot swallow it, if it's too spicy, too cinnamony, like a really spicy toothpaste, stir that honey into a cup of tea and drink it that way. If you can't stand it that way either, then you can definitely ingest it. You can get those empty vegetable capsules on Amazon or at your local health food store, put a few drops of Thieves into it, add your carrier oil, snap it shut, and swallow it that way. One of my favorite ways to use my Thieves as well is to get a spray bottle. So I ordered these on Amazon. They come in a pack of 6. It makes them like $1.25 each. It's perfect. I will fill that with bottled water. I'll add a few drops of Thieves. I add a few drops of lemon too. You can sweeten it with like a drop of stevia if you need to. And swirl it around and literally spray that in my mouth. It's a great mouth freshener, but it's also going to be great if you need your throat soothed. So there's many ways for you to use your Thieves, but definitely think about getting it on the inside of your body when you need help to get or feel better faster. So Thieves is also great to put in your diffuser, okay? I will tell you that in my office, probably one of the most popular scents that people go, oh, what is that? What do you have in the diffuser today? Is Thieves, Purification, and Lemon. 2 drops of each. Thieves, Purification, and Lemon in the diffuser. And people, I would say almost 100% of the time, oh my goodness, that smells so clean. It smells so good. What is that? It's a popular one. Try it. Okay. I'll tell you one more way that I use Thieves is I work on a lot of children at my chiropractic office. And usually they're coming to me, they have snotty nose, congestion, their ears are getting all plugged up, their lymph nodes are all swollen in their neck, and we want to drain that junk away from their head. So what I do is I keep an eyedropper bottle of Thieves mixed up because I go through so much of it. So I use grapeseed oil and I squirt it in there and I will add drops of Thieves. So depending on the size of your bottle, we'll have to talk about dilutions in a different video, or we'll have that on the website or on the Facebook groups if you are on Facebook, because each bottle size is a little bit different. So just in general, I will add the Thieves and the oil, the carrier oil, squirt a palmful of it in there. I always like to rub in a clockwise motion. That's just how the earth rotates. That's how our body and our energies are. We're all a battery essentially. So we have energy that we give off, and everything rotates on the whole earth in a clockwise motion. So I like to stir that, kind of get it going in that clockwise motion. And then I use my hands. Now granted, I'm a chiropractor, so I'm also doing an adjustment, but I like to use my hands, and I'll teach parents how to do this too. You really want to be able to work on your children, help them get better faster. If they're not feeling great and they're super congested, or yourself or your partner, you want to rub down from the ears, away from the ears, down, nice and soft, either in a gentle sweeping motion or you can do a circular motion. As long as you're rubbing downward, drain it, get rid of it, get rid of the gunk. And it's super great to have the thieves that's been diluted on your hands and do it that way. If anybody gets cold sores, you can take the thieves right out of the bottle, a drop of it, and put it right on the cold sore before it erupts. It doesn't feel great, but they hurt even worse when they do erupt. So if you're an adult and you get those cold sores, try a drop of it undiluted right on the boo-boo before it erupts and just see. You might have to put it on a few times and know that it's pretty spicy, but for me, those suckers hurt when they erupt. I don't want them. So I will rub the thieves right onto the cold sore before it erupts. Okay, so the last one that we are going to talk about is the copaiba. Okay, the copaiba, nobody knows how to pronounce that unless you're from Brazil, but it is stuck. It is also part of the Vitality line, so it's meant for you to take on the inside as well as rub on your outside. It is an amplifier, a booster. Think of it as boosting the effects of the other essential oils, that it's going to amplify them. So it's going to help create a balance or help with the inflammation within your body. So if you have some sort of inflammation on the outside, like a boo-boo on your face, the copaiba is great for that. If you have inflammation on the inside of your body, then you definitely want to take it on the inside as well. How? Okay. You can take a cup of tea, a cup of water, a glass of rice milk, whatever you're drinking. Add a couple of drops right to it, swirl it around and drink it that way. If you can't stand to do that, then get those empty vegetable capsules, put a few drops right into it, add a pump of your carrier oil, snap the lid shut, and ingest it that way. It's the perfect way for you to get the benefit of it on the inside. I also know a lot of people that really like to amplify the effect of their Panaway by taking a couple of drops of the Panaway, a couple of drops of the peppermint, and a couple of drops of the copaiba into their hand with a drop of the carrier oil, or at my office I use the Ortho Sport oil, which is a massage oil that the company makes that has a bunch of essential oils in there that help improve your muscles, your muscle aches. So rub it all together and then rub that where it's bugging you. You hurt your shoulder? Did you get a bum back from being out in the garden or snow shoveling? Whatever has been bothering you. So it can really amplify the effects of that from the outside as well. Super, 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 super helpful. Okay, so that's each one of the oils that is in this box. When you want to know more information or how to look things up, that's what we have the Facebook groups for. They're super handy. So you grab your computer and you can go right to Facebook, and I've put you into a few of the oil groups, and you can go right to your Facebook, and there's a search bar. If you're on your iPhone or if you're on a computer, then you can go like on here's Essential Awe, and right up over here is search this group. So you can type in whatever oil you maybe don't know what to do with. You can also type in if there were, like, let's say you had acne and you didn't know what essential oils would be good for it. You type that code, that word in there, and it's going to bring up every time that has been discussed. So it's super handy to do that no matter which oil group that we've placed you into. If you're not on Facebook, then you can certainly ask me, ask the person that enrolled you, ask your friends or anybody else that you know, or that's when I will recommend that you get this book, okay? We talked about this being the EOPR, or Essential Oils Pocket Reference. They make a bigger one that's called an Essential Oils Desk Reference, so it's a little bit bigger hardcover version. But literally this book will break it down, and I've got mine tabbed here, into single oils, meaning lavender is just one plant that makes a single essential oil. Blends, that means the company, these are just Young Living oils that are in this book, the company blends things together. They'll take a lavender, they'll take a cedarwood plant, they'll take a chamomile plant, they'll blend them together and they'll put them into a bottle and they'll label it as something, whatever they want to boost the effects of. So they may combine that lavender, that cedarwood, and the chamomile together into a bottle and call it Tranquil, because they know that the effects of those plants are going to help put you into a more tranquil state. That'd be pretty great right before bed if your little munchkin's having a hard time soothing themselves. Maybe a little bit of Tranquil might do them some good. So the company puts together blends. They make more blends than any other company on the planet. So it's really awesome how they do that. So again, giving yourself the tools to be able to look things up is super handy. You can also look on Google. Google's very useful for a lot of things. Pinterest is a great way too if you like to make your own products, scrubs and rubs and lotions and all that. There's tons of recipes on Pinterest. And even though each one might be slightly different, it'll give you an idea of which oils would be great for which thing. So you can also look on my personal website, loveyourhealthandwellness.com, and I've got a few things on the website as well for you to learn how to make things or which oils to use. So that's a brief overview of how to use the oils that you got, the 11 essential oils that you got in your box. When you are ready, you can look through this awesome product guide, or you can look on the website, youngliving.com. Okay, the company's Young Living, youngliving.com. And you can look right on the products tab and see everything that they make. So if you see something that you want, you can just add it to your shopping cart and you can check out. You'll be able to sign in with your member number. So once you bought this kit, you basically got the chance to have a wholesale membership. So you get a wholesale member number, which you can then shop on the website for that wholesale pricing, which everyone likes to save a little bit of money, especially when the product is expensive. I want you to be able to save money. So you'll have a membership number, which I will have emailed to you. So if you can't find it, let me know, or the person that enrolled you, what your membership number is. So you'll be able to sign in so you can see the wholesale pricing and then your password that you chose. You'll then add whatever you want to your shopping cart and check out. It's as simple as that. It's fun to try new things. And if you find yourself ordering on a regular basis, you may want to consider the monthly shipment program that the company puts together. It's called Essential Rewards. And it is a monthly auto shipment program. You can change whatever gets shipped to you as many times as you need to. You can change the date that you want it shipped to you. And the only requirement is purchasing at least 50 PV or product value, point value per month. You're allowed one skip month in an entire calendar year. So if there's a month that funds are tight or you just don't need any product, you call them up and say, hey, I want to activate my skip month this month. No problem. You're right back to it. The bonus is that you get cheaper shipping. You also get bonus points for the products that you buy on your monthly shipment. Okay? So for me, I have been doing this for over a year. I get 20% back of everything that I buy on that monthly order. So then those points are on my account and I can trade them in for other products that the company makes. So I store them all up and I buy expensive stuff that I may otherwise be like, ooh, should I try it? Should I not try it? I have all the bonus points so I can just go right on. All I have to do is pay the tax and the shipping to get it to me, and then it's free. So for $6.99, I may get an entire box full of free stuff. So I really love that because I'm already ordering products every month that my family needs. We would go to, let's say, Target and buy laundry detergent and maybe facial lotions, deodorants, things like that. But I want non-toxic stuff for my family, and so it's easy for me to just have it shipped right to my house, and now I get bonus points for doing so. So I really find the Essential Rewards program to be super, super, super beneficial. You want to buy your products directly from the website. Don't buy them from eBay or Amazon or some random person selling them, because they're very easy to tinker with and then recap with a brand new lid. All right, not good. We don't want to do that. You want to do the guarantee right from the company. All right, this lid, it separates once you've opened it, but there are people that actually can buy just the entire lid. They can dilute it a little bit. It would still smell the same, so you'd never know that it had been tinkered with a little bit. And then they can put on a brand new lid and it looks sealed, like it's never been opened before. Not cool. So we don't want to do that. Only buy your products using your wholesale discount. That's why you have it right from youngliving.com. All right, I'm here to help you. If you have questions, reach out, let me know, let the person that enrolled you know what you need help with. Okay, we're here to help improve your family's health and wellness. We want you to live a vibrant, happy, healthy life, and your family as well. So that's what we're here to try to teach you and give you the tools to be able to do that. All right, thanks for watching.